Chinese Party that Beijing itself is now in lockdown. Walk through your current assessment. You were on this story early. You said this thing is going to be like Chernobyl. This could ultimately bring down the Chinese Communist Party. This is much bigger. Not only do they lie about everything, they don't have their arms around this situation. It's metastasizing. What's your current assessment of where we stand in this pandemic?
Well, it's even gotten worse, Steve. If you see the news reports coming out that Shanghai is also in lockdown, as is Chongqing. So it's not just Beijing, but we can see what we should continue to expect is that the consequences of this outbreak, of this pandemic, are enormous. And the Chinese Communist Party is always 1, 2, 3 steps behind what's necessary to deal with it. And that's not an accident, right? That's a consequence of essentially the modus operandi of the Communist Party of China. This is the way that they act. They initially suppress information and they lie. So by engaging in lies and deceit, they turned what might have been locally contained in Wuhan into this biological Chernobyl, with which we're dealing and will continue to deal, right, for many months to come. So the fact that they're always behind, but equally the fact that they're having these lockdowns shows really the scope of the virus and the spread of the virus and how damaging it is, as you mentioned, the Chinese economy, but also to the legitimacy of the Communist Party of China. Right. If one thing we ask our governments to do is to protect us from epidemics, right, from disease.